Hi Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising. I'm Christy Forsyth with Clarity by Christy. I am a soul therapist and an intuitive that connects with the angelic energy. I help the helpers, the light bringers, and the soulpreneurs of this world to live their most magical life. And today we are going to be diving into your November 2019, what you need to know, how you can best navigate it, what messages the angels have for you, and what you can expect from this November 2019. So we will dive in right away. We're going to dive into the overarching theme here with our angel deck of cards. So let's take a look at your overarching theme for the month of November 2019. Okay, so Knight of Water. Okay, so this is a really romantic energy. This is romance being bumped up, or feelings of love, loving feelings, feeling really loving toward other people. So this might be within your romantic relationship. This might be the resurgence of or reconnection within a romantic relationship, or reconnection with a soulmate energy this month. So this is a really beautiful energy around romantic relationships, but this can be also around just our other relationships as well. So any relationship that maybe was in need of a little bit of healing, this is a great month to connect with those people and for there to be great healing happening. Now keep in mind that we are through most of this month, a lot of this month, we're going to be in Mercury retrograde, which tends to be more of a challenging period in regard to communication. And so you may find that when you are attempting to communicate with those people that you love, that there may be issues that come up with that. I always say to just give a little bit of extra attention during this month, during retrograde, when you are trying to communicate. Give a little bit of extra attention to making sure that you're really trying to listen to the person that you're communicating with, and that you're really choosing your words carefully when you are trying to communicate, because people tend to be a little bit more sensitive. People tend to misread things a little bit more retrograde. So just thinking about how you can communicate more effectively, and that will help, and it also will help with improving relationships. This is also suggesting to me that there may be emotions may be flying high, during this month. You may find yourself feeling more emotional, struggling to feel like you can keep those emotions under control. I know for me, sometimes I just have days where I feel like, man, I'm crying a whole lot, or I just feel like on the verge of crying. And that's what the energy feels a little bit like throughout the month, that you may have some of those days where you feel a little bit more emotional, or that the emotion is a little bit more up to the surface for you. Just allow yourself to feel those feelings, express those feelings, because if we stuff them back down, that's where it becomes problematic. So take a little time, let yourself feel your feelings, and let yourself release those feelings in whatever way it feels best and right for you, so that you aren't overwhelmed with emotion from stuffing it down later on. So let's take a look at what barriers we might expect throughout this month of November 2019 for Taurus. Okay, so barriers. Again, we're talking about this Mercury retrograde energy, which is really all about reflection and taking time to reflect. So this card is so perfect. We have the Four of Air, and this is saying on the card itself, take time to rest or take a vacation. Allow more time before making a decision. Meditation may provide answers. And this is so perfect for capturing this Mercury retrograde energy, because we do need to take a little bit more time to ponder things. We need to take more time to reflect on things, and we really want to make sure that we are getting the answers, and that those answers are coming from within. Mercury retrograde is a great opportunity to get to know ourselves, to get to know our thoughts, to get to know our needs, because we find ourselves really processing and reflecting on so many things during this time period. So take the pause, take the time, allow yourself to reflect, to think, to explore your thoughts, and to get to know what's next for you, because I feel like toward the end of this month, we're really going to be finding ourselves feeling more clear on things. We're going to have a better understanding of things. It may be through the first parts of the month more confusing, and a lot of curveballs is what I'm feeling, but on the other side of this, I feel like all of that brings such great clarity to so many things that we've had questions on for so long. Let yourself rest a little bit more this month. Let it be okay that you're slowed down a little bit. As Tauruses, we like to sometimes rest and relax anyway, right? So take advantage of this energy that is saying you should rest and relax. You should get extra sleep. You should, slow down a little bit this month. Allow yourself to take that time and do that in this month and enjoy it, right? So the next card that we're going to take a look at is the advice that the angels have for us in this month of November. Okay, so here we have the release card, okay? So there is something that we maybe have been trying to let go of but haven't quite been successful with. And this is really encouraging us to let go. And you might feel afraid. And in fact, you might feel terrified, right? And it might be very emotional. It might be very difficult, but retrograde is a fantastic time to end things, to release things, to close one door so that you can allow new beginnings and new openings to come into your life. And so whatever that is, whatever you've been thinking about, this feels like something you've been pondering for quite some time, let it go and take some deep breaths and get yourself through it. Whatever you need to do to get yourself through it. But if your soul understands that it's time to let something go, calm that human part of yourself down and do it. Go for it, because this is a really great time for us to move on from those things that just aren't serving us anymore. So let's take a look at what is going well through this month. We've got an ambulance going by. I don't know if you guys can hear that in the audio. So what's going well for this month of November 2019? Let's see. Wow. Okay, so I'm a Taurus too, so it looks as though we are going to be going through some major shifts in our life this month. So it's going to be time to move on from some things. The life experience card is acknowledging a significant life event that is helping us to move forward, okay? So this can be a big event, a big change, a big shift. I've been noticing for me a lot of 555s showing up for me, and that's always an angel sign that lots of changes are coming into your life. This card is kind of the equivalent of the 555. It's saying that we have changes coming in, and we're gonna have to let go of some things, and life is going to be changing, and sometimes we don't love change so much, right? But we've got to embrace it. We've got to allow it, because all of these changes that are trying to come in and all of this release that's trying to happen is really for our highest and best good, and it's so important for us to do that. So the card itself says it's time to spread your wings. So whatever that means for you, I felt called to read that, but it's time to spread your wings. It's time for you to step into new beginnings, to let yourself have faith in yourself, to start whatever it is that you're intending to start, to end whatever it is that you feel compelled to end, and to take good care of yourself through these shifts and these changes, because even positive change can be stressful for us, change can be difficult sometimes, and with lots of changes coming at once, it can be really overwhelming. So make sure that you're taking a little bit of extra care of yourself this month. Okay, so here we have, this card is representing what's going well this month, okay? So we have the Two of Earth, and the Two of Earth for me is really about us getting our money in balance, okay? So maybe things have felt a little bit off. Maybe things have felt imbalanced. Maybe you've been processing a lot about how you need to do money differently, or changes that you need to make in your habits, whether you are spending too much, whether you are hoarding money, and putting money away and not spending enough to the point that you are actually preventing yourself from manifesting more money or much more money, because it is creating an energy of lack. So this is really about changing your energy around money, working on that. If you have considered ever doing any kind of a money manifestation program. This is going to be a great month for you to do that. My favorite one that I'm working on actually currently right now is Tasha Silver's book, It's Not Your Money. It is fantastic. She is fantastic. I absolutely love her. I highly recommend it. But any changes, any positive changes that you're looking to make, whether it's a budget, whatever it is, to your money this month, I really encourage you. You are really being encouraged to do that. That is creating a solid foundation for your future. So it's really, really important for you. Let's take a look at what else you might expect here in this month of November. Okay, the moon card, okay? So watch your dreams, watch for messages in your dreams, watch for us to connect with cross loved ones in dreams or angels or our spirit guides. Notice what's coming through in your dreams. And this is also encouragement from the angels. They are suggesting to us that there's so much more going on behind the scenes than you realize, so you need to trust. And even if things don't look like they're progressing, even if things don't look like they're moving forward exactly the way that you want them to, they are. And your angels are hard at work focusing on your intentions and focusing on making the things that are for your highest and best good happen for you in your life. So we just have to trust. And this is also about releasing those fears and that ego that is holding us back, you know? Really thinking about what's holding you back. How are you holding yourself back? And how can you let that go? How can you release that so that you can improve upon yourself, so that you can feel better, be better, whatever that is? What do you need to let go in regard to how you're holding yourself back or how you are allowing fear to be in the driver's seat of your life? So those are your messages for November 2019, Taurus. I'm Christy Forsyth with Clarity by Christy. If you want to learn more about me or about Clarity by Christy, you can check me out at discoverawakening.com. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell so that you get notifications for any of my videos that I upload here on the channel. I'm uploading lots of videos these days. Make sure that you do that. I always appreciate hearing from you guys in comments below. I always appreciate your likes on this video. It helps to support the channel, and it just makes me smile to hear from you guys. So thank you so much for watching today, and I will see you soon with another video. Take care, guys.